Welcome to SGL Spiritual Guiding Light. Viewer, we're going to go ahead and see what messages come out for you. Keep in mind, this is a general reading, not a personal. If there's a message here in this session that you resonate with, comment in the comment section and I will clarify with a tarot card or oracle. If I'm divinely guided to do both, I will do so. I highly encourage you to submit those questions with what you resonate with so that you can be a spiritual guiding light for someone else. Thank you. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We have forgive in reverse, balanced conversation. Okay. It says, what do you want to change about yourself? What kind of relationship do you want? All right. There's an old version of yourself that you want to put behind you, or there's a conversation that was had that you want to put behind you, but you may feel like you're the victim because we have forgive here. Others of you viewers, this is you disappointed in someone, mad at someone, angry at someone. Something was said. You may feel like the conversation was one-sided. And what this looks like, because you have forgive in reverse, balanced conversation, and there's two questions here, viewer. What do you want to change about yourself? Forget what anyone else thinks and be honest with yourself. What do you want to change about yourself? And then it says, what kind of relationship do you want? Do you want a relationship that it's one-sided, where someone never takes accountability of what they say or do? Because it feels like here, viewer, you are, and it's way overdue, expired is here. This is an apology way overdue. I'm being divinely guided to tell you to move forward. Forgive yourself for allowing yourself to feel that you had to wait for someone to apologize. Okay. It says, sorry. It says, sorry, it didn't go as planned. Hold on, 2 cards is there. No, it is not. It says, sorry, it didn't go as planned. Here, this is disappointment. Viewer, do you feel like someone is trying to hold you accountability and they're not hearing you out and pertaining to your point of view? Because that's what I'm getting. I'm also getting a conversation where it's one-sided and, you could have apologized or the other person apologized. One party didn't apologize. This could be more than one person. You fill in the blank of what that is. Okay. If this is family orientated, because make a cake is in reverse. Okay. For some of you, this is involving a child or children. It's like your child or you could feel some type of disconnect, because this consists of family time or doing something for family, but it's in reverse. Making a cake, that's investing time. That's a conversation. That's putting love into something. I'm also seeing, if this is a birthday, this is someone promising to show up and they didn't. Others of you, this is someone saying, we're going to celebrate your birthday, and it didn't happen. And you're waiting for them to make that up, or you're waiting for the apology, and it's never going to happen. Others of you, it's a co-parenting thing, and you're upset, so you're not allowing the other party to spend time with the child or children because you want that apology. There's this show called Rose of the Roses, and this morning, a lady, she has a child. She's not married, and Her boyfriend is now her ex, right? But they're still involved with the family. Okay. She's involved with the father of the child's family. And she made it very clear that her ex-boyfriend is a good father to the child. That's not the issue. She was in hopes that if she put the child's father on the radio, that the rose of the battle of the roses, something like that, it would turn out in a romantic way. So let me explain to you what it's a show in the morning, right? Where people catch their person cheating, or it ends in a good way to where they get a second date, and it's basically they call the person and ask the person, who do you want the roses to go to? If they say if they don't say the caller's name, that means that the person was cheating. Okay. Well, unfortunately, the the child's father said someone else's name. Mind you, this is the ex-boyfriend, but she was in hopes because he gave her a kiss the last family gathering. And she was in hopes that, maybe they could, you know, rekindle and be a unit. Well, the guy said, once he realized he was on a radio station, he said, "This is wrong. You could have come to me and talked to me, but I made it very clear to you that we are not going to be a unit. I will always be a good parent to my child, but we are not going to be together. And because you did this act on the radio, we're definitely not going to get together." And he went on to say that just he went on to tell the mother of the child, we don't have to be together to be successful in the child's life, because she had in her head that if they were together, but she kept using the child as an excuse, even though she knows father the father of the child is a good father. So he spoke a lot of truth. He said, don't make me this an obligation like we have to be together. I'm doing my part as a father, but we're definitely not going to get together because of this act that you've done. But in her eyes, she was hoping that he would say her name to send the flowers to her, and he said someone else. And I say this, the reason why I say this is because this is giving a parent here who is not a good person in a child's life false promises here. Others of you, this has to do with just want an apology from someone and it's not happening and you need to let it go. Others of you, this is your advice. Spending time. You don't have to go buy anything to spend quality time, to invest time. It's the simple things that builds and grows a connection, whether that's an adult or with a child. Let's go ahead and see what other messages come with this. So some of you is simply saying, move past this apology. It's way overdue. For the most part, it's suggesting some of you to find out ways that doesn't consist of material things, but putting a puzzle together, going to the park, having a picnic, some like go get some ice cream. There's so many simple things to do. And the question here is, what do you want to change about yourself? You may be overwhelmed at this time. It says, what kind of relationship do you want? Some of you want a unit. You want to be with your children's, you know, the other person. I don't know the other parent. Others of you, this is you wanting your parents to be together. We have hope. This is suggesting that you do your part. Don't hold on to what you want. Do your part. It's so simple, but not simple for some to say, can you forgive me? I feel like the reason why it's not simple for some of you is because you can't let go of the apology that's way overdue. You don't want to invest time because you're holding on to it's resentment. What else? For others of you, this is you wanting your parents to love you, your parent or someone to love on you. You're hoping that it will heal. We have choices here. Do you want to hold on to resentment? Do you want to hold on to the apology that's way overdue? We have receive. This is viewer taking accountability and then allowing then allowing it to be transparent, and it comes on its own. Someone wants to force someone to say you apologize, say you're sorry, and someone's saying no, I'm not. If this is your parents look at you in a whole different view. Your parents could look at you like, you're not mature enough to understand. You may not be able to communicate properly with your parents. Or this is your children, or child, or the co-parent. I'm also seeing someone wanting the other parent to practice co-parenting. I can hear someone saying, I am doing my part. I am doing my part. Continue to do your part, and what you seek will come. Yeah, 5 of Wands, conflict. And it says this. It says tensions are high and you're in the midst of conflict, competition, or change that is impacting your ability to move forward. You and the others involved are unable to find common ground. Everyone is fighting to be heard, and yet no one is listening. Calm your storm, listener, and listen to what the others have to say. Even though it may not be easy to do, try to be open, encourage productivity. Let's shed some light on your reading, viewer. Shed some light on this spread, please. You got this. Hold your tongue. Sometimes you got to hold your tongue. It says break the chain. Yeah. You got to break the chain of needing to be right, my love. Yeah, it's not worth it. It's not. You got this. I have faith in you. Yes, I do. For the most part, I have hope. And let's read hope. It says your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you're at a low point. Whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, there's always hope. Always hope. So you have the choice to be the bigger person. You have the choice to break the cycle, not the tit for tat. I love you, viewer. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle. Until we meet again.